Hello everybody, it's Jess and I am back with another Allison Davis 4x6 photo. Let's see, every time I forget. It says sketches with 4x6 photos only. It's her most recent class. I don't think it's current anymore, but it's her most recent class that she did through scrapbook.com. Unfortunately, the class is closed now. There was only a short window of time that you could register for the class, and it has gone and passed a while ago. I think maybe before the class even got started on Facebook. Because this is a class that was created by somebody else that I purchased and paid for with my own money, I am not sharing the sketches in any of these videos that I'm making. If you do like this sort of style of layout, there are both paid for sketches that you can purchase on Scrapbook Generation, and there are also there might be some free ones as well, which I'm thinking about doing a couple free sketches so that I can share the sketch with you all. Just a second. I had to adjust in my chair, and my chair is very creaky. It's not squeaky, it's creaky. I can tell you, for this particular layout that I made, I followed the sketch closely. Not exactly, but closely. But that's all I will say about that. As with all the other layouts for this series that I'm working on, I am using Disney photos from my most recent trip to Disney World in April. And I'm also using all Disney theme product for these layouts as well. I have a lot of Disney themed product and I never use it, so I thought I'm going to use it for this album and just, get a lot of it used up and on layouts. So for this layout, I used photo play paper. That's the blue star paper in the background. And then I used papers from Simple Stories, Say Cheese at the Park, the various versions of that that line. I think there's 5 different themes for that line, and it's the different areas of Magic Kingdom. Now, I will say that collection line, if you're interested in it, is very much Disneyland themed, not Florida. So it's the California park that it's based on. I mean, it'll still work, but some of the things won't work if you have Florida photos. But you could save them, and then when you go to California, you could use them for that. I am lucky enough to have been to both parks, but my California album is finished. Just taking a sip of my tea. It's still very hot. I just made it. I am inking the edges of everything on this layout. I don't think that this is something that I've been doing on these pages. When I do ink the edges, I typically will use either black soot. I think this is walnut stain. Just let me check here. It's right in front of me. I can check. Yeah, walnut stain. Black soot, walnut stain, or the Gina K ink in soft stone. I think that's what it's called. I don't have that one in front of me. And I don't really want to turn around and get it because then my chair will creak even more. So this layout, I feel like it would be really good to use up scrap pieces of paper, particularly if you're just doing a one-page layout. There's a lot of little strips of paper that feature on the right page. Yes, the right hand page of this double page spread. So I think that it would be a really good candidate to use with leftover pieces. But I mean, you could definitely do something like this without using scraps. I was like, where am I going with this thought? That's where I was going. You could do it with, I don't think I used scraps. I'm pretty sure I just cut it off the big pieces of paper. But it's just a thought. I am gluing the strips down with liquid glue. I find it easier to get liquid glue on these thin pieces of paper than my tape, my either my small tape runner or my ATG tape runner. Oh, sorry, I just threw my small tape runner on my desk. Currently, I'm using the scrapbook.com tape. I have like the solid line one, and I've got to say that style of tape isn't my favorite. I like the dot runner adhesive, but I think I got this, like scrapbook.com, they always have like free with purchase gifts, and I believe this tape runner was one of them. I like how it feels in my hand. I have no real complaints about it. It's just personal preference. That being said, I'm using ATG in this layout. I do use ATG tape often. Mainly because I buy my ATG tape in bulk from Tape Jungle. So I buy it like once every 2 or 3 years, and then I have enough that lasts me forever. So it's definitely more economical, especially if you're scrapbooking a lot. Which is why I have it. I do have the pink ATG and the purple ATG, so the 1/2 inch and the 1/4 inch. Currently, I'm using the 1/4 inch ATG. I think I ran out of the 1/2 inch tape, and I decided to order 1/4 inch tape the last time, so that's what I'm using. Just change it up every so often. So this layout, I've said this often with a lot of these pages, this one is simple. And by simple, I mean I don't do a lot of embellishing on it. I feel like by the time I add all the pattern paper and the photos, like this layout spread has 5 4x6 photos on it, I just feel as though after I add all of that in, I don't want to add anything else to it. Like, it just feels so busy already with adding all of that in. This paper that I'm writing on there is, I bought it off Etsy, and it's designed for making YouTube videos. So it's not ideal for me. I would like different categories and arrangement of things on the page, but it works well enough, and I'm going to continue using them. That being said, I didn't really fill this one out. I've been filling them out after I make the layout, but I didn't do that for this one, and I'm not really sure why. So again, just inking the edges takes a while, but I mean, it can be worth it. Also, inking edges gives me a great time to have a sip of tea, so I don't lose my voice while doing these editing. Today I have Twinings or Twining, whatever you want to pronounce it, Earl Grey tea. It's my favorite tea, hands down. I've tried lots of different Earl Grey teas, and this one is by far my favorite. So here I'm just putting down the little tiny strips of paper along the photo that's going to have photo blocks. Now I did end up cutting down, there's going to be 3 landscape 4x6 photos on that polka dot photo mat. I did end up cutting them down though, so that you can see space between, like, so that there's a border all around the photos. So they're not actually 4x6, but they're close to 4x6. I can measure them for you. Just find my ruler here. I can tell you they are they're still 6 inches long, but they are 3. Oh my goodness, I can't read my ruler. Let's try again. Let's see here. Yeah, 3 3/4 inches by 6 inches. Apparently I took a little off the height of them, which makes sense because I think this block of paper must be more than 6 inches. I honestly don't remember. What I did was, after I printed out the sketches, I went through them one by one. I chose pattern papers to use, and then I chose photos to put in with them, and I put them all in Ziploc bags. So I did all of the cutting, all of the prep work first. So then when I went to make the layouts, all I had to do was pull it out and add, glue everything down and add the title and embellishments. So that has been working really well for me. It does require a bit of prep time, but it wasn't bad. It definitely has made my videos easier to make, in that I have to spend less time per video making it. I mean, it probably all balances out in the end because I did have to spend a lot of time prepping the video, but it makes it feel like it goes faster. I am drinking my tea out of my new giant pumpkin everything mug. I was in the US this past weekend, and we went to Hobby Lobby, and I bought this huge pumpkin mug, and I love it. I love it so much. So I am adding some puffy stickers. These are from Simple Stories collection, I believe. I actually have an extra puffy sticker on my desk, and I feel like it fell off this layout, so I'm going to glue it back on before I lose it to something else. Sometimes the little tiny puffy stickers, they don't stay stuck. Just, okay. Put that back on. And I think I end up using puffy stickers from both Simple Stories and Echo Park, and there's stars from Chamel's Field Trip collection. I had to think what it was called. So the title of this layout is going to be Magic on Main Street. These are just a bunch of photos that I took. Well, one of them I took, and then the rest we had taken of us from the PhotoPass photographers that are at Disney. So I think all of the layouts that I made are PhotoPass photos. There might actually be one that's not, and I don't think we've come to it yet. I think there's one that isn't PhotoPass photos. I do end up using those small Doodlebug teensy type. I think those are called teensy type alphas. For the I used the circle ones, and I popped up the Magic and Main Street on foam so that it would have a bit of dimension. And then I just add a whole bunch of paper. I think these were all die cut stars on the layout, and I do manage to use one of the frame stars from a previous layout. I die cut a bunch of stars. I didn't use all of them. I still have some left. I've been using them here and there on layouts where applicable. I know these layouts, I'm feeling like they've become a little repetitive, and it could be because they're all Disney layouts. That could very well be. But I think it's because I'm putting stars on every layout as well. So I still have a few left to make. I will try and not put stars on them. Stars are just a really easy thing to put on Disney pages. They just seem to go with all of, oh, I missed my mug. All of the layouts. Like, it doesn't matter what the pictures are of. So, I tend to use stars a lot on Disney pages. I will try to make a Disney layout without stars. We'll see how it goes. I do add the punched Mickey head. That is an EK Success punch. I did see that you can get them at Hobby Lobby while I was in the States. So if you would like one, you can get them at Hobby Lobby for sure, because I saw them while I was there. So that was exciting. That's the frame star that I was talking about. Where it's cut out. I think I actually cut those out with scissors after they were die cut. Pretty sure. It's in one of the past videos though, for sure, because I remember talking about it. I almost dumped my tea off my desk, which is the last thing I need because we already have water in our basement from somewhere that we don't know where it came from. So that's going to finish off this layout. I don't add anything else to it, no stamping or anything. Yeah, the videos going forward have a better camera angle, I'm pretty sure. And my boom stand is not always going to be in the way either. Thank you everybody for watching. I would love if you would like this video and subscribe to my channel for more videos. Bye.